My favorite memory.
My favorite memory.
My favorite memory.
Oh, it's a little loaded, but.
Yeah.
My favorite memory, I got to take it back to the Nebraska catch probably. Just hearing the crowd just roar and be electric was insane to me. And I don't think I've ever probably heard the bank be that loud, so it's crazy to think back to it.
I think it's going to have to be the walk-off field goal against Nebraska. Last year, 2023, my first game kicking field goals. Last-minute pick by Tyler Nubin, and set us up in field goal range, and we were able to execute and get the job done. And that is something that I will forever have in my heart and I will cherish forever.
I've always wanted to be a part of a crowd rush on the field. You grew up watching Big Ten football or any Power 4 or Power 5 football when you grow up, and you're like, you see the crowd rush after the game, and it's like the true collegiate football environment. That's one of the coolest experiences that I've ever been a part of as a football player.
My favorite memory, for certain, is when we beat USC. And I'm looking around, super excited obviously with my teammates and the fans around me. And then I turned around and see my whole family standing there and they're just bawling. And I couldn't help it but cry myself. It was a very emotional game and we got it done. And that was my favorite memory, at least on the field.
Saturdays, just getting out there in the bank and just playing in front of the fans. Gopher Nation's amazing. The fans are always supporting. And then just winning different games, especially winning the big one like USC, and then everybody storms the field. Just getting to interact with the fans really in person after that game. It's just an amazing experience.
It'll for sure have to be the USC game. The fans being able to storm the field, that was a great experience. I just love when, Coach Flake comes running in the locker room and, he just dives up and, they pushing him up as high as he can, so that's always a cool experience.
My favorite memory since I've been here was beating Wisconsin my freshman year, 2021. That was my first time I really realized the magnitude of the rivalry game, and we won at home. They stormed the field, and it was just a time that I will remember for the rest of my life.
21 when we beat Wisconsin, winning at home for the first time in a while, storming the field. That one was pretty great.
I would say probably Wisconsin game at home was my favorite. Just them kind of playing the jump around song after the game was something that was pretty cool, and I think everybody will always remember that game for sure.
Wisconsin was the big one for me. It was the first time I truly understood the gravity of what it means to Minnesotans to beat Wisconsin. And that game was the perfect storm for that, I think. Going into last game of the year, they were ranked. We were pushing for an 8-win regular season, and the stage was set to make it a big one and to be able to deliver on the biggest stage, and seeing the fans and seeing the people that pour into us every week and come out and show up. That was truly magnificent. I'll never forget that moment and those memories.
Wisconsin 21 and 22 would go down as one of my top games, as well as the 23 Iowa. Just taking that pig home after so long, and then doing it back-to-back years at Wisconsin, which hasn't been done in I don't even know how many years. So I know we asked for one, but I honestly can't give you one. There's too many.
My favorite memory here is easily after we beat Iowa. I was new to the program. I didn't really know how much that game meant to us until it was game week. And once we pulled away with that W, the celebration we had in the locker room was like no other.
One of my favorite memories from my time here at the University of Minnesota would be beating Iowa last year. That was something that I had looked forward to being part of for my entire time here. It was truly awesome to see the stadium clear out that fast, to be able to parade the pig around, and it was a memorable experience for sure.
I don't have one that just pops into my head. Just, I play with so much emotion on the field that, every time the clock hits 0 and we get to celebrate as a team, it doesn't matter who we beat. It's such a fulfilling moment because I think we all fight so hard as players, and when the clock hits 0 and we win, that's such an amazing feeling. I can't really describe it. Just all the camaraderie in the locker room afterwards, that's what I live for.
Me playing against Nebraska my true freshman year, starting at right tackle, Them still having faith in me to go out there and get the job done, that was probably my favorite memory. And also playing with guys like Mo Ibrahim, Blaze Andrews, Connor Olsen, older guys to look up to, and them to show to pave the way. And yeah, that's my favorite memory as a Gopher.
The first time I ever played in a game, which was 2020 Purdue. Surreal experience. Being out there on the field, everything gets just a little bit smaller. You watch TV of college football games and it all looks so big, but the second you step on the field, it's like the field is all that exists. And so it was just a surreal experience.
I would say is getting my first sack in that bowl game. It's kind of crazy because I wasn't even supposed to be in that moment. Big O ended up trotting off the field, and just being able to go out there and fill his spot in and get a sack in that place for him, it was kind of a special moment. And then just seeing all the older guys like Niles Pickney and Boye on the sideline, and you see Big O on the sideline as well. Just seeing that, just knowing that I belonged, I think that moment really stuck with me.
It's the Wing Wednesdays film sessions. Yeah, it's a D-line thing where we order wings every Wednesday, and we just sit there and eat for like 30 minutes before the film session, crack laughs, jokes, and everything. Unforgettable. I love those. I can't forget those with the guys.